Hi everyone, I just received today my order from 01 Big Bricks, the website of Lego minifigures, of course, unofficial. So we're gonna open this package right now to see how it is inside. I ordered 19 minifigures, arrived me in a little package as you can see, and I'm gonna try to remove everything right now. Okay, I think that we have everything. I think that is pretty much, or maybe no. I will need to count, but I think that we have almost everything, I hope. Let's see, these ones you can see on the camera right now. The one of Kylo Ren, for example, here, as we can see when the focus is done. The one of Boba Fett that I was really impatient to receive. And some other ones that I'm gonna check how they are, if there's everything, and after we're gonna take a look at these minifigures to make a kind of evaluation of the website one fell right now and to see if everything is fine. So now that the figures are done, let's take a look at it, and I'm gonna start with the one of Spider-Man and just put this under to carry it. And as you can see, it just looks great. The printing, the mask that you can remove it here, and after you have the face in the Lego version, the printing on the legs also, and in the back the spider. Well, I mean, not too much things to say about this one, but just it's my favorite of all the one that I order, and I'm just really happy to have it right now. And it just looks something that Lego could do also, so yeah, definitely a great one. I'm really happy about this one. Let's continue with the one of Boba Fett that I really like too. This one, I like it because I think that the helmet is really detailed, and I love something that under is a black face, but I don't know why it looked pretty accurate and made me think about the old version of Boba Fett that Lego did before. You have the jetpack behind, of course, in the back, this kind of protection over the torso, some printing on the legs, on the arms too. Well, I think that this one just looked pretty great, and I'm not disappointed. Just that the problem that I have with this one is that there's a cape that the website give you, but it's extremely difficult, or I don't know how to put it well, under this protection. And let's say that the cape is not the best material that I saw for this kind of figures. It's really soft and I don't know, pretty fragile. So yes, Definitely not with the cape, but it's a great figure in general. Let's see this one, the one of Luke Skywalker. Really, I like it. This one, I don't know why I didn't see on the website. I want to try to put on the piece of Lego, if enter. Well, it don't look like it entered, I don't know. I just love it. You can see the hair with some white details on it, the outfit and the legs with this kind of transparent blue at the end. I'm just impressed. I mean, this one I didn't expect that looks so good, but really my favorite, one of my favorite from the one of Star Wars, and I'm just happy to have it. Which one? Look good, this one, the one of previous also. I think that it's like the one of Boba Fett, exactly the same system. You have the black head under, well, it's still here, the black head as you can see. I remove entirely, and this kind of protection with a saber that definitely look great, and a jetpack behind. This one is pretty good too. And the one of the soldiers, this one is the one of the guard of Coruscant, and it looked great. I mean, kind of protection over the torso, the printing on the helmet and on the legs and the arms. Well, I'm not disappointed about the figures of the soldiers, just as I made a big mistake, because the problem that when it arrives, you need to build everything, even the ends on the arms on the torso, this kind of thing that Lego do for the persons before putting the packages. And the problem that this one come from China, and then just put all the pieces together and they don't pay attention on this. And what happened is that I wanted to put the end, this end on in the arm, inside the arm, and I forced it and I broke it. So right now I have a figure with just one end. I'm a little bit disappointed because I really like this one. Is the guard of Camino. And yes, I was a little bit like mad and disappointed, because it shouldn't be like this, of course, but for the price we can't complain too much. Okay, so now let's pass to the one that I'm a bit disappointed. I'm going to start with the one of Jango Fett, and I don't know, I feel that this one, I'm not so fan of the helmet. I think that it looks just a little bit gross. I don't know why the printing is not good as well as I was imagining, and there's a point that really bothers me also is this. Yeah, as you can see, I don't know, but it's not really solid between the torso and the legs, and you can remove easily. The helmet also is the same problem, you can remove it like this. Well, I don't know, I feel that it's pretty fragile, and this one really disappoints me. There's also the one of the Death Trooper. Well, this one I think that is not so accurate to look like a Death Trooper. A Death Trooper is all black, and I really don't understand why all this gray silver printing on the torso, the legs and the arms, and even in the back, because they don't look like this. That's it. I'm really disappointed from this one, and definitely now I'm going to try to pick some Death Trooper from Lego, because this version is not good as I was expecting, and even on the website was not looking like this. So definitely a big no for this one. Which one? I'm disappointed to the one of Orson Krennic, the director Krennic. Looks really good. To be honest, I'm not disappointed about look the figure, but the problem is this cape. This cape is like transparent, as you can see. You can see everything under. It's not a white or beige cape. It's like a transparent white cape, and the material is not good. It's really soft, really cheap, and yes, it's certainly the risk that you take when you order on an official website of Lego figures from China. You don't have the best material, and of course this one disappointed me a little bit just for the cape. Otherwise the figure is still great. We have the same problem with the one of Anakin with the cape. That is the same material, and as you can see, it's really thin, really soft, and I don't know, I think that it looked fine, but not good as it should be with a real cape with a better material. So if I would recommend you to order on the website, yes and no. I would say that for some figures like the one of Spider-Man, yes, definitely you see that there's a great quality of printing, and that they can make great minifigures, but for, I don't know, for some of them, like the one of Jango Fett, the one of the Death Trooper, I feel that it looks definitely cheap and more fake than we are not so close from a Lego minifigure. For some of them, like the one of Luminara Unduli, you can see that really you look close and it looked like a minifigure that Lego could do. So the problem is this, that some of them really look cheap and really unofficial. Other one look pretty good and really accurate to how look like the characters, and you can have a good surprise as the one of Luke Skywalker. The soldiers I would definitely recommend you to buy if you want an army of soldiers on this kind of website, because they make great printings on the soldiers. Otherwise, definitely not everything is good, and the material of the cape, for example, is pretty cheap. The material also of the pieces, like the torso, the legs, is also pretty fragile, so definitely you can't play too much with these figures, otherwise something is going to leave. The helmet can leave, as you can see, like this really easily on a lot of figures. So I'm happy and disappointed for some things too, but it was the risk to take, to pay like 30 euros for 19 minifigures. Of course you can't have the quality that Lego will put on the material and on the printing, but definitely happy for some of them. So yeah, 01 Big Bricks, it's a good website. The only problem that I have too is for the delivery. It comes from China and it takes a lot of time to arrive. I had to pay some tax for the douane, so it was a little bit annoying and took almost 1 month to arrive here. So I was just a little bit disappointed about the timing and all the time that took. I didn't have too much information about my order during like approximately 2 weeks after I paid it, so it was just a little bit like scary. But otherwise I think that this looked pretty great, and now I just need to put it on this kind of plates, that pieces that the website gives you to put like as a display, so it will look great like this. And as you can see here, I put all the bags, and there's a lot of accessories that they give. Some guns that of course look a little bit strange. I mean, I prefer definitely the blaster that Lego do, so I will change this, but otherwise I'm really happy about what I order. And yes, I would recommend you to order, but just be careful on the pictures that they put on the website sometimes, because they don't look so accurate to what you receive after. We will see us for another review soon, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't hesitate to like, to comment and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.